The issue was never your aggression. The issue was always how you use the aggression. Walk with me now. So as humans, we all tend to be on the spectrum of aggression to some shape or some form. And this aggression stems from, more often than not, an insecurity. An insecurity and as well as anxiety that we developed from our childhood once we discovered our mortality. Mortality being the fact that we're all going to die. This anxiety, these insecurities lead us to a feeling of helplessness. We feel helpless, like we feel like there's nothing we can necessarily do. So in turn, how do we react? We become aggressive. Now, to deny the fact that humans are aggressive would be to deny human nature altogether. Take notice of the times when you're around someone who you may feel inferior towards, and notice how you're a little more submissive, I guess you could say. I mean, I hate to use that word because a lot of people interpret it terribly, but think about how less aggressive you may be with people who you deem superior to you. And then when there's people around you who you deem inferior, see how much more aggressive and assertive you are around them. Take note of that, honestly. The first step in becoming more in tune, I guess you could say, with it is just accepting the fact that you are aggressive and you have a desire to control all the situations around you. The issues never come from aggression itself. The issue is how everyone tends to use it. And the most common form, or the most common way that people are aggressive is passive aggression. I think we all can understand what passive aggression is. More often than not, we indirectly assert ourselves. But obviously there are those people who assert themselves either through violence or through verbal words and things like that. So, as stated by Robert Greene in his book, The Laws of Human Nature, the best way to channel our aggression is not to push it externally towards the people around us, but to drive it internally and then channel it into our work. An example that I've used a couple times, but I'd like to use again. You know, when like rappers, they'll be like, oh, like my teachers didn't believe in me, or like this person didn't believe in me, they thought I wouldn't make it. That's the type of ideal or scenario you want to make in your head in order to help yourself accomplish the goals and things that you want to achieve. And it doesn't have to be something creative. It doesn't have to be rap music or whatever, but it can be through anything, you know? And even if you have to make one of those scenarios in your own head, if it's going to help you, it's going to help you. So let's put it at like an office job, for example. Let's say you start to internalize the fact that your boss may think they're better than you simply because they feel superior, they're the boss, things like that. Channel that into your work. Make it make you work harder. Make it make you meet deadlines. If you struggle to meet deadlines, let it be that fire, that fuel that keeps you going. In summary of everything that I've kind of just said, the biggest step is to first become aware of the fact that you have a desire to control each and every situation that you are a part of. And once you can accept that desire, once you can start becoming more aware of these moments in which you may feel inferior or you may feel superior, keep trying to stay aware of these moments and these situations. And then once you feel yourself becoming aware of it, start to channel some of that aggression into your work and the things that you do in your everyday life. That's pretty much all I had to say. Thank you for walking with me.
Yeah. Okay. I had to let this beat run a little bit because this shit is way too fucking hard. Wait, I said, hold on, I ain't doing nothing but hustling. Yeah. Hope all of my exes is suffering. Okay. My pop said he wanted a cullin', so I'm about to get him a cullin'. This shit way too easy for money. The rest of you niggas been tripping and struggling. Okay. She running it in for money cause she know that I'ma just flip it and double it. I ain't doing nothing but hustle.